Dan the Natural Man Show. Hey everybody. Oh boy. It's Wednesday, August 3rd. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. Today I want to talk about Lyme disease. I know there's a lot of people interested in Lyme disease. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people suffering from Lyme disease. And one reason is because it is often misdiagnosed. A lot of people go to their doctor with all these symptoms of Lyme disease, and the doctor will diagnose them with something else. And even when the patient requests a test for Lyme disease, a lot of doctors will say no. But then, even if you can find a doctor that will do a test for Lyme disease, then you need to make sure it's one of the tests that is accurate, because there's some of the tests are less accurate. One of the tests that are, let's see, the test that is there is a test, I'm trying to find it here, one of the ones that is the most accurate to tell you how Lyme disease or not. Anyway, for now we're just going to talk about the program, Natural Healing Protocol for Lyme disease. Last year when I went, it wasn't last year, it was the year before, when I went to the Master's Herbal Seminar to finish my degree there, there was a man there that had graduated several, I guess it was maybe 9 or 10 years before I did. And after that he opened a clinic out in California where there's a lot more health freedom. A lot more health freedom in California. You can actually pick to work with holistic practitioners. Anyway, this man also had a degree in traditional naturopathy and something else, I can't remember exactly. But he found that 95% of the protocols that worked, 95% of what he was using was all Dr. Criswell's protocols, the ones we learned at the School of Natural Healing. And this included Lyme disease. He used a lot of Dr. Criswell's protocols, and he had and that still has great success with clearing Lyme disease. He was giving people blood tests to ensure that they were starting to clear. They were clearing the bacteria from the blood. So what we do? The first thing he would do is he would put them on the 21-day Candida cleanse from the School of Natural Healing. And I'm not going to go over that right here because it is pretty extensive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post it below the directions on the 21-day Candida cleanse. The reason we start with this is because a lot of people have leaky gut and Candida overgrowth. And as long as you have these two elements, your immune system is going to be weaker. So you have to address the Candida. You have to kill the Candida off. And once you do this, the immune system can start to work properly again, because we're going to need a strong immune system to fight Lyme, the bacteria that causes Lyme disease. So it's 21 days. And of course the diet's going to be plant-based. We're going to eat nuts, sprouted beans, and vegetables to make sure we're not feeding the Candida anything. After the Candida cleanse, guess what we're going to do? If you watch my channel for a while, you'll know. Okay, we're going to go to the strict vegan diet, plant-based diet, lots of raw fruits and vegetables, a little bit of nuts and seeds, some sprouted grains, and we're going to start the extended herbal cleanse. We're going to cleanse the lower bowel or support, you can call it cleanse or support, lower bowel, kidneys, liver, gallbladder, and bloodstream. And with all diseases, it's good to clean the bloodstream, but with Lyme disease, it's very, very important to clean the bloodstream because your blood's going to be full of these bacteria that's causing your Lyme disease symptoms. So we're going to do an extended herbal cleanse with a high raw plant-based diet. Next, we're going to look at, okay, depending on how long you've had Lyme disease and depending on your genetic makeup, is going to show us, okay, where you're going to have the damage. Some people get damage in the joints. Some people get damage in the nervous system. Some people get damage to their heart. So once you figure this out, you'll take specifics to address the damage. For example, if your joints are inflamed and getting damaged from Lyme disease, we'll go on Dr. Christopher's joint formula that is designed to repair joints. We're also going to anti-inflammatory herbs like turmeric and white willow bark to start to knock down the inflammation. So the next step he will use is a sauna, exercise for oxygen, and heat treatments. They have found that the bacteria that cause Lyme disease are very heat sensitive. So he recommends clients or patients to get into a sauna or exercise and work up a sweat every day to increase, the point was to increase the heat of the body. In doing so, this helps to kill off some of this bacteria. There's also a color sheet treatment we use at the school where you use hot and cold water to manipulate your body's temperature and your immune system. But in this, you use sauna and exercise. If people were more, if he had more pain, if the pain, he would give people a cramp bark and valerian tincture. He also gave them a good CBD tincture if they needed it, if there were a lot of pain. The other part of the protocol is stress management, because if you are under a lot of stress and it's not controlled and a lot of stress weakens the immune system. Everything that's weakening the immune system we had to address. That's why you address the candida. That's why you address the stress. That's why you go on the plant-based diet and eat foods that do not stress your body while you're trying to heal. And the labs, here we go, the labs. The two primary blood tests for diagnosing and monitoring progression are the Western blood serum test and CD57. Many doctors not trained in Lyme will often opt for the Western blot reflex test. This is a very significant mistake as its success rate for detecting the Lyme bacteria is very poor. So the test you want to get, and you request this from your doctor, is the Western blood serum test and the CD57 test. These got some case histories here of some of the people that he's worked with. They've cleared the Lyme and got better. Now again, this is just a very brief description of the protocol, but you definitely want to go on the extended herbal cleanse like I talked about on the channel. I have videos explaining that in more detail. But if you're interested in learning more about this routine, you can contact me. You can contact this man. His name is Dr. Arundel Spindlilis. It's a very hard name to pronounce, so I'll show it to you in the camera here. So there you have it. If you're interested, you want some help, call me, call him, and we'd be glad to instruct you further. So if this video has been helpful, like it and share it. Check out my page, danthenaturalman.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.